Well, here we have the damage to my tyre. I don't know how I did it actually, but as you can see, it's starting to distort, and I could feel it when I was riding along. It felt like the tarmac had sort of had wobbles in it, but when I went on to like chip seal, you couldn't feel it. So when I got home, I checked the tyre and I could see that there was this bubble forming in the tyre. So I thought, well, better get that fixed. Well, I popped into Elite Racing Cycles and just picked myself up some Victoria Courses, graphene number 2 in the 23C. So we're going to whack these on the bike, and then no more bubbles. Okay, well, let's start by getting this wheel off the bike, and then we can start fixing this tyre. Okay, so what we do is we put it into the smallest cog. So let's just do that first. So we've got it in the smallest cog, so let's get that out of the bike. And I'll just get something to. I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, I like to use these bacteria wipes or baby wipes, whatever you want to call them, and they're really good for working on your bike and cleaning your bike. So let's just get one of these out, and just save me getting my hands dirty from the chain. I'll lift the tyre out. There we go, no muck in the hands. So there we go, we got the tyre out and we're going to get this tyre off. Okay, so we first start off by let's get the air out of this thing so we can get it off the rim. Yeah, a bit of a shame, this tyre actually isn't that worn, so but that's the way it all works. Better to have a good tyre on your bike that's safe. You don't want a blowout or anything happening while you're riding your bike. That's not the best thing to happen. And once you sort of get a fair bit of it off, it just comes off pretty easy. So there we go. And we've got you. We've got it all off. We'll just take the screw out here. And we're almost got the tube off and the tyre off. I'm not a Clincher expert by any means. I normally like to play with tubulars, but for my rain bike, I couldn't find any tubular aluminium rims, so I bought Clinchers for the rain bike. They are around, but a bit hard to get these days. Interesting. The tube looks like it's kind of started to vulcanize to the rubber inside the tyre. So I won't reuse that. That doesn't look too good to me. It's really stuck. It's really stuck on the actual tyre. So yeah, interesting. These have been to Thailand. I don't know if that would have made any difference, but they're really kind of it feels like there's a adhesive sort of holding it on, but obviously there isn't. I'll just get that tube off. Well, that one can go over there so I don't reuse it. And that tyre can go over there too, so we don't want to reuse that. But the little trick I'll just show you that makes it a little bit easier. So we'll just get this open and then I'll just show you how you can stop getting any creases or anything like that. So we'll just get this open here. So I'll just cut it open. Get that open. And get that tube out of there. Got it out. Get the lacquey off. Get the lacquey off. And roll it out. Now, when we put this into the tyre, what we want to do is put a little bit of air into it. So you can just actually blow it up with your mouth actually. So this one here doesn't come with like a screw thread at the bottom. I actually prefer those normally because if the tube starts to rotate in your rim, then that holds it in place. But with the with the way these tyres and the tubes were basically sticking to the tyre, I don't think that's going to be an issue. So let's get some air in here. Victoria's, they're a folding tyre, and they're a little bit more of a hassle to get on, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So let's get the tyre out of the box. We've got the tyre out of the box. Instructions, yeah, right. And no one reads instructions. Lacquey's off. So here we go. We got the tyre, and let's just get it into shape here. Doing this outside in the evening, that's why it's a bit dark. So, but I've got to get this bike going because it's a rain day tomorrow, so I want to get my rain bike happening. So we'll get this in here, and we'll get one side in the rim. Let's go around, put one side in the rim, the best thing. And once you start to get near the end, you'll start to feel it goes tight. So, and it starts to hold its shape on the wheel. So we just got this last little bit to get on. So we'll just work that in there. Right, so now we've actually got one side, if you can see that, we've actually got one side of the rim is on the one side of the tyre is on the rim. So it's holding it in shape. So now we can put the tube in. I've got these two light tyre levers here. We're getting closer, in there. One tyre lever popped out, but we're almost there. We're there. Okay, so we've got the whole bead in. And then all you need to do is put it back on the bike, which is the return way with the chain, and you're good to go. And guys, thanks for coming along and watching me fix my Clincher tyre tonight. And hope you learned something from it. And remember to subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss any more cycling content. Cheers.